Hello, I'm Org, and this time we are back in World of Tanks. In this video we have the Crusader light tank, the British Tier 5 one, and I've recently gone and repurchased this tank to complete the personal missions, mainly because, well not mainly, entirely because, I realised that I don't actually have any light tanks above Tier 4 or Tier 4 and above in my garage, so I couldn't complete any of the light tank missions. And I kind of really want to get the female crew members more than anything else. So I repurchased this Crusader to try and complete some of the missions in. And here you see me trying to do some scouting in the forest on Murvanka. This used to be kind of a really good spot for scouting, but it's not so great now that the map's been changed. And well, as you see, I haven't done much light tank gameplay lately, so I kind of don't really know the spots to go. But I'm pretty sure where I am now is too far back. I'm not spotting anything. I kind of stopped a bit early because I thought that Luke's was going to come up and rush us, but it obviously hasn't. So just move up a little bit, see if I can spot anything. I doubt I spotted that KV-1. But we're not seeing anything, and again that Chinu's moved right up behind me, which isn't great because people will see that a lot easier than they see me. And then there's a good chance they might shoot me by trying to shoot it, just because I'm in between them. And yep, there goes the gun firing at the Chinu. Okay, moving up to the next bush. Can I see anything? I can see a Matilda. And I can shoot it freely here because that bush is in the way, so I doubt it will ever spot me. Here's a nice easy kill. Okay, don't see anything else though. So, oh no, there's something on the left of the map. Crusader. And a KV-1. Okay. We're obviously camping a bit hard and nobody went over on that flank. So I should go over here and try and deal with this. But being a Crusader, you're not really good at just charging up to people's faces. So I'm sitting here because it should be a pretty good sniping spot for when the Crusader comes into my line of fire, or if the KV-1 gets respotted. But the M5's just come around the corner so I can shoot at it. But I dinged it. That's better. And the gun on this tank's actually really good. It doesn't do much damage per shot, but it's got high penetration, decent accuracy, very good rate of fire. And it can just wear down your enemies. Get a shot in Crusader and take a blind shot, but I don't think that's it. And the KV-1's just gone behind some buildings. And well, it looks like I stopped there, so I decided to blow away its cover. And then I aim for the hull, which is kind of the weak spot on the KV-1, and start the process of whittling down its hit points. Of course, the KV-1 on our team's doing most of the damage since it's putting in big shots, but I'm still helping. So I'm trying to move up to a bit of spot, or a better spot. Not really better, just different line of fire. Because I thought that KV-1 would keep pulling around behind the house to get away from our KV-1. But we'll keep going back. Keep going back. I'm aiming kind of where the house ends. Guess when the KV-1's going to be there and take a shot. But, well, we see it hit the dirt. So obviously I missed. And I thought I'd spot it if it pulled back further, but I haven't, so it means it probably hasn't. So we're going to have to go hunting for it. And this begins the very slow process of hunting for tanks using binoculars. Pull up to cover, sit and wait for your binocs to get up, and you don't see them, so you move to the next bit of cover. It's kind of a very slow way of doing it, and just charging around would find the enemy quicker. But if I do just go charging around, the enemy's always going to spot me first, whereas here, as you see, I spotted that KV-1 before it spotted me. And got a nice sneaky kill. There's actually a decent chance that KV, I still haven't been spotted. I mean, to be honest, there's a good chance I haven't been spotted this entire game so far, and I've got 2 kills. So looking for the last, well, not last, the enemy Crusader, the last tank up in this corner. And we're really taking way too long to do this. We're still winning, but that enemy KV-1 is kind of kicking our team's ass. enemy team only has 4 tanks left, whereas we have 8. Yep. But 3 of ours are artillery, so it's not quite as one-sided as it seems. And we just can't find this Crusader. It's probably gone, but it could still be hiding in those bushes and just staying really still, and I wouldn't be able to spot it just yet, or at least maybe. And we've just got open ground to cover now, so we just rushed the bushes. And no shots coming, so it's obviously not here. So what I thought is it must have snuck back down the other side and it's now kind of around helping out its friendly tanks. But I was wrong, and as you can see on the minimap, it's slaughtering our artillery. But I haven't noticed yet. There we go. So I went the wrong way there, and now it's a long race back to try and save our artillery, but 2 of our 3 artillery is dead. The M7 Priest is the last one left. Okay, the Crusader's taken some damage. Well, actually that's probably just from me shooting at it earlier. Managed just to miss the Priest twice. No, still missing the Priest. I take a blind shot and it misses. I think I tracked it just then. Put some damage in. Second shot goes in and then the M7 Priest kills it. So we've still got 1 artillery piece in play. And the enemy's got 1 artillery and a KV-1. And that KV-1's got its top gun. And down on the opposite corner of the map we've got the KV-1 and the Chinu that were in the forest with me, and they've just managed to track down the enemy artillery and they've killed it. But in turn the enemy KV-1 killed our KV-1. So it's just myself, a Chinu and an M7 Priest fighting a obviously very capable KV-1. And the Chinu has 7 hit points left. So we can't do much with that. Okay, the KV-1 was last spotted at kind of the end of this ridge line. So I figured if I go along the top of this ridge here, I'll be able to get close to it without it being able to like spot me because of the banks of the ridge getting in the way. And basically all I want to do now is get close to it so I can spot it for the Chinu to snipe in or the M7 Priest to shell it. And hopefully I can keep it distracted long enough that those two will be able to kill it. So I'm coming racing in. And it wasn't quite what I was expecting. It's gone over that side. But luckily it's on low health, kind of 2 or maybe 3 shots for me to kill it. So I'm pulling up to try and spot it for the artillery. The Chinu's not in position to shoot it, and the Chinu's also not moving. But yep, the KV-1's looking at me, it's coming for me. So I'm pulling back but just trying to keep it spotted. Our Priest takes a shot and tracks it. And the KV-1's still looking at me, so I'm not going to poke over the ridge to take shots at it. Well, nope, it's looked away. And it's shooting at the Priest, but that one hit the dirt. I take a shot, and I wasn't thinking straight, and shot at the turret, which lets the KV-1 kill our Priest, but I'll put 1 through the front of its hull, and 2 through the front of its hull, and it's a nice easy kill there. Just shame I let my Priest die. But anyway, first class mastery badge, 1300 experience. I'm assuming that's doubled. Second best in my team, only did 800 damage, but I'm assuming I got a little bit of spotting damage in there. Just a little, 253. But, well, I didn't quite carry that game, but I still had a significant contribution to its victory. This game is more about the damage I deal rather than the manoeuvres I do. It's on Steps, is this map called? And we are heading off to the east. I just feel that the terrain over here is kind of more useful for a light tank. Crusader's got decent gun depression, not the greatest, but still enough to be able to work with these ridge lines. So I'm pulling up, poking over. Oh, I was going to say I don't see enemy tanks, but then nope. It's enemy Stuart. First shot misses, but I put 1 shot in and pull back because I'm not interested in taking return fire. There's also artillery in play, and I was probably the first tank spotted, so they probably would all be aiming at me. And if I pull back here, pull up here, none of these enemy tanks should have line of fire on me, but I can shoot at the T-67.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Got 1 hit before it pulled back. And those guys are still sitting back, so I don't have shots on them. Okay, I'll just pull up into these bushes and see if I can use my binoculars to spot anything moving across. Or maybe even pick that T-67 back up. We see an M3 Lee.
Enemy is hit. Enemy
That
armor
guy
is
might
hit.
have spotted me, but don't know. I don't have sixth sense on this, but I pull back anyway. Also spotted a T-14 and a Matilda over there. Well, I'm not sure if it was me or the other tanks on my team, but I might have spotted them. Just trying to pull up to somewhere where I can get some shots down on them without exposing myself too much. Took a shot at the T-14, no idea whether it went in or not. Guess probably not. The T-14's got pretty thick armour. But well, I'm pulling right back because the Matilda could obviously see me since it's pointed its gun directly at me. So back up into these bushes. Nope, can't spot the Lee again. Can't spot the T-67. Matilda's behind a hill. But will it come out? No, it's heading down. Okay, oh, there's a T-67. Nope, it's behind the ridge. So it looks like the T-14 is the last enemy tank left here. I put a shot in the move and it actually goes through. Second shot goes through. Third shot misses, but I'm guessing the T-14's armour isn't as thick as I thought. And it's aiming at me. This is a bit of a laugh. The T-14's still aiming at me, but it's just going to charge straight into our three friendly tanks down there while keeping its gun pointed at me. But anyway, I put a couple of shots in and I took one myself, but it only damaged my tracks. So I come around here. Gives me its, well, engine deck. I'm able to put two shots in and then get the kill by shooting from the rear. And the enemy is capping our base, and I kind of make a judgment call here that my team will be able to deal with it. And instead I'm going to go to the enemy base and see what I can do over here. And for a second I thought I made the wrong call when the enemy T-67 killed all of our tank destroyers around our base. But fortunately our artillery saves us, just as I spot an AFK T-50. So I'm just auto-aiming on it and putting my shots in. And I'm just keeping moving because I know artillery is going to be trying to kill me. Okay, just as it died we spotted the birch gun. Put one shot in. Two shots. And three shots for the kill. And now here I do something a bit odd in that I decide to stay and cap the base. You might be wondering why. I've kind of already given you the answer. I got this light tank to complete the personal missions. And at the moment my personal mission is to win the battle by capturing the enemy base. So I know there's only one artillery left in the game, but I want to complete this mission. Actually these base capture missions for the light tanks and heavy tanks, actually I think I'm still stuck on the heavy tank one. It's just I don't capture the base very often. And I have to actually consciously remember to stop and capture the base if I want to complete this mission. I think it took me about a week before I managed to do it in the Crusader here. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I still haven't done it for my heavy tanks. Well no, I think I actually did it once for my TOG, but at the end of the battle I'd only done 900 and something damage, and of course you have to do 1,000 damage and capture the base if you're in a heavy tank. So it's a bit frustrating, but that's why I'm capturing the base instead of going to kill the last artillery. But either way, a win's a win. It's also a first class mastery badge and a high caliber medal, which is a bit odd to see in a light tank, but there you go. Just shy of 1200 damage, 2 kills, 800 experience, unmodified and whatever. And well anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.